Hello again, adventurers. Join us this week as we travel to Lums Pond State Park and just outside of Bear, Delaware, off of Route 1 and Route 896. Wide open spaces, relatively inexpensive weekend, and a great time at a state park.
A little bit about what's going on.
We are at Lums Pond State Park in Bear, Delaware, and it's nice. There's how many spots?
73
spots. There's they're all spaced out really nice, so you have a lot of room, and there's a lot of mature trees. And we are, what spot are we in? 35 with the view of the pond behind us.
Yeah, behind the trees there, I'll show you a better video, but behind the RV there's a pretty nice sized pond. We've driven by this, I don't know, a dozen times, maybe more. So anybody that's familiar with the eastern shore of Maryland, and especially if you're coming from central Pennsylvania, when you come down, it's just outside of Elkton. Even though it's in Delaware, it's right on the Delaware-Maryland line, so right outside of Elkton. So if you come down Route 1, 896, Route 40, this park's a mile and a half back in the woods off of 896. So we've driven by here many a times going to Ocean City, never knew it was back here. So hey, it's $30 a night, and it's full quiet. It's got full hookups. You can see there's quite a bit of space between all the spots. We found out about this from the group over at Endless RVing. So Izzy and MJ had spent some time here, and that's how we found out about it. So for us, it's a 3-hour drive. It's an easy drive, and pretty cool little place. And again, we like state parks and federal parks because they're spaced out, not always have full hookups. This one does, but at $30 a night, this allows us to offset our expenses when we go to Fort Wilderness. We spend a lot of time there, or some of the Sun Outdoor places that are $120 a night, or sometimes you can go to Disney and around the holidays you're $200 to $300 a night. So we offset it by camping at state and federal property throughout the rest of the spring and summer. So it works out good. But we'll take you along. There's another side of the park on the other side of the pond. At some point, we'll ride our bikes over there. We probably won't take these guys over. It's a long walk, and Bugsy would go. Herbie's lazy. He ain't going to walk that far.
Throughout the entire state park, you have plenty of trails for hiking or biking, well marked, well defined, and clean. Keep your eye open. There's plenty of wildlife, plenty of waterfowl to look at. We saw a few eagles, eagle's nest, beaver, flying squirrels. I imagine there's deer there. We did not see any, but again, well marked trails for you to be able to bike or hike.
Just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
We're here looking for the beavers. I imagine we're here all weekend. We'll probably be able to spot a beaver or two. Come on.
Let's tour the park. You get a good overhead view of what the park looks like. We'll also show you some of the amenities coming up with the layout of each individual site.
you got fire ring, picnic table, and again recently I think they've updated this so that you have full hookups. So you got your sewer and water, 30 and 50 amp. 30 and 50 amp right there. Everything you're going to need for full hookups. There's showers right there. Camp store that's pretty well stocked. It's got everything you need at the camp store. They also have, they're cutting some trees up now, but they got firewood here for sale. I asked you not to bring firewood in from any other states. So you can buy firewood here. It's a little steep, it's $1 a piece. You can go through it pretty quick. Then you got laundry facilities. Here I'll just stick our head in real quick. Again, it's state owned. It's a nice clean facility there. You got showers located here, and then you have playground. Looks like they're updating the playground for kids. There's not a whole lot to do, to be honest with you. If you're not into, there's a little bit here for the kids to play on. Big pond, so if you're into fishing, there's plenty to do. But outside of that, there's not a whole lot for kids. But for a couple, a relaxing weekend, pretty nice place. You got places to dump your hot coals. There is a dump station. Again, you don't need a dump station because you got full hookups now everywhere. You can see there's some construction back there in the back, a truck moving back there, some heavy equipment, and that's them updating everything to have full hookups at all sites. There's my pretty puppy being nosy. So this is first camping trip out for these guys this year. Herbie had surgery in January or February, so he's on the mend, but his leg's looking pretty good. So he's pretty much for the most part done limping. So just gotta get his strength back in his leg. So do that with exercise as we go camping about every other weekend. Wanted to show you a little bit. This here is going to be right behind the camp store, but this is the inner loop. This is 7. Here is 8. And you can see behind you, there's literally nobody back there for another 85 yards. So there's plenty of space. Same way with on this side. I'm sorry, this is 7. That was 8 that we just looked at. There's some construction behind that, but like Site 10, for example, which we're coming up on, behind Site 10, behind you, again, 100 yards. To the side of you, which would not be your campsite, but even so, your campsite, you still got 80 feet between you and the next person. But on the back side of you, it's wide open till you get to the road over there that's in front of the pond. So ton of space around here for sure. You can see here they're doing more construction. They're opening up this path. This path goes, and you could still use a path up on the front side of the park, but this one here they're going to open up so that you can get to the other side of the pond. There's a large area that we went into by accident yesterday when we were coming in. So there's kayaking over there. There's picnic pavilions. More hiking trails. Just a lot to do on the other side of the pond, and right now access is easy access to go back out onto the hard road and go around. It's about 2 miles around that way, but there are trails that go all the way around. You can see here that the sites are paved. They were pretty close, at least our site was pretty close to being level. I think we were off about 3/4 of an inch. It was a little bit on the low side in the front, but it looks like the paving is 40 feet long. Some of them you can go deeper than that, like where this fifth wheel is, for example. There's room to keep your tires on the blacktop and still go back pretty deep. So I think our site said nothing longer than 30 feet, but that's going to be for the blacktop, because this that fifth wheel right there, that voltage is, I'm going to guess, 42, 45 feet long. We're 41, and we've got plenty of space. So if you book here, it says 30 feet. You might have a few that might be that tight. It's a chilly, dreary day at Lums Pond State Park in Delaware. They do have a lot of nice walking paths, and some of them, like the one we're on now, is elevated up off of the really a swampy area. But there's eagle's nest back in here. We're going to take a look at. I suppose there's some eagles in some small eaglets or whatever the heck you call them. I'm not really sure. So that's where we're headed. Oh, there it is, straight in front of you. See it? Keep walking. It's another 6,500 feet in front of you. I don't know if this camera will pick this up or not, but there's an eagle's nest up here. I'll try to zoom in best I can, but it's not the best to zoom on this. Bobbies, let's go look at the beaver tree. Bobby, come here. Isn't it crazy? I wonder where you took that from. Oh, right there, I guess. You see this? How big all those chunks of wood are where he chewed that off there. Beavers will chew up a piece of wood now, I'm telling you. Bigger the wood, the bigger the beaver, I guess.
If you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't it all? So come on, let's play.
please like and subscribe. And check in with us in just a few weeks as we visit Delaware once again to Delaware Seashore State Park, right outside of Rehoboth Beach.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, ciao.